This is a sign. Sometimes we get it like that. Sometimes in some Qur'ans you get it like that. This is called a Jazm. This is called a Jazm. What is a Jazm? Okay? What is a Jazm? A Jazm is a joining sign. A Jazm is a joining sign. What does it join? Example. I have two letters there. I have alif and I have be. I got no sound. Okay? The Jazm will always appear on the second letter. How will I know what I'm joining? It will depend on what sign I put on here. Example, if I have a zabar. Now, that joins with that, what's the sign? So because it's it joins with the be, ab. If it's got a zer, ib. Got a pesh, ub. Now. Mim, Jim, Zabar, Maj. Ye, Qaf, Ye, Qaf, Zabar, Yaq. Yeah, yes.
So you're saying
So what I'm trying to say is every word, every letter, what is a Jazm? A Jazm is a joining sign. What does it join? It joins two letters to give me one word. It joins two letters to give me one word. For this letter alif, letter be. I join the two letters, I get ab. Ab is one word. That's a joining sign. Remember, a Jazm can only do that. It can only join two letters. It can't do anything else. That's all it can do. It can only join two letters. Got it? So this is my joining sign, Jazm, Sukoon. It joins, it's a joining sign. It joins two letters to give me one word. Okay? In the first line, we have the joining sign, Jazm. Then you have, what do you have there? Zabar. Zabar, what sound? Jazm. What sound has a Jazm got? No sound. No sound. Jazm got no sound. It is only a joining sign. It is a joining sign. It has no sound. Sound we have is e, and u. Okay? So what they're just doing there is just bringing in e, and u because you're going to join what zabar, ze, and pesh. Any questions? Okay, let's go to line 5. Not a. Very important. You will come across it time and again in the Holy Quran. If you're going to say your reading is going to be wrong. Because you're going to make all the as. Like it's going to be kataba, you're going to say kataba. You're going to go on the a. No, a is only for the long vowel. We're still coming to that. Just remember, these are short vowels. E, u. Again, e, u, e, u. There is no a in Arabic. Okay? No fi'ile, no a, fi'ili. I want a e, I want a I want a u. If you're not getting it right, I want you to practice it. I want you to say e, u, kataba, fi'ili, e, u. Just practice that and you'll see how it'll come. Remember, drill is the best. Get yourself. Just read. And I want you to hear what you're reading. A good example is you take a tape recorder. Take one line. Read it. And see how you're reading it. Hear. Whether you're saying e or u. And you'll start realizing. What is very good for all of you to do. This is what I will advise you. Go home tonight. Take the tape recorder, read 10 surahs on there, and take it and put it away. After 6 months, go back. Read the same surah. Hear how you used to read and say after 6 months how you reading. And then after, when you can read Qur'an, inshallah, properly, then you go back and read. And then you say, is that me? Is that me? Because I was also surprised it happened to me. I had cassettes where I used to read. I said, is that me? So do it. And you'll realize whether you're improving or where you are. Do it. Even your children, they come madrasa, make them read. After 6 months, make them read again. Make them read. See how they're going. Are they improving? No. What? Take an interest. It's your children. First you. Go home, do it. Inshallah. Line 5. Ab. Okay. Just another quick thing that you can jot down and just remember this. These letters, Qaf, Toy, Be, Jim, Dal. One word for them, Qutbu Jadin. Qutbu Jadin. If you remember this word, you will remember the rule. This is a rule called Qalqala, which you will do in Tajweed. Any of these 5 letters, if they have a sukoon sign, or they become a sukoon, this is a quality which when appears has an echoing sound when the letter is a sakin or becomes a sakin when making a stop. It's called qalqala. Qalqala means to bounce. Okay? If they have a jazm, a sukoon, or they become a sukoon, remember when you're stopping, when you have a stop, and say you got 2 zer, falls out, it gets a jazm. When you're making a stop, so they say when the letter is a sakin or becomes a sakin, then when you're stopping on these letters, you will get a bounce. Example. Qaf wal Qur'anil Majid. Hear that? Majid. Adab. Marij. Those letters which have a bounce are these 5 letters if they have a sakin or become a sakin. Now, when you're saying ab, don't say ab. Okay? Now, I must explain to you something. If you're going to say b, you're going to say the b, it's wrong. Qalqala means the bounce that will come on its own. Now remember, when you say be and you leave on its own, you're going to get b. Say ab. Can you hear the second, the ab, the b? That is qalqala. That's the bounce we're talking of. Because as soon as your lips open, you're going to get the b. But if you say ab, ba, then it's wrong. You're adding a fatha there. You must let it come on its own. Ab. La. Lab. Sa. Sab. Shab. Tab. Don't say te. I want a ta. Tab. Hab. Hab. No. You're saying ba. Let it come on its own. Hab. Tom. Am. Lam. Sam. Sham. Dam. Dal. Dham. Khab. Ad. Qad. Jad. Jan. Tan. Zoi. Zon. Make the mouth round. Zon. Han. Faj. Haj. Maj. Maq. Hear the qaf. Maq. Thaqa. Thaqa. Not sha. Tha. Some people do get confused. For example, if I only have one line, then it is fe. If I have the W, then it is she. Okay? سق يق بل مل تل كل كر بر نر جر جت حت سيدة حت مت